You guys, of course, know that I'm a great fan of the political show, news show on KTN called Point Blank, hosted by a man called Tony Gashoka. Now, yesterday was Wednesday. Yes, and there was a show. And Tony Gashoka hosted corruption czar, John Githongo. And Bwana Githongo had a lot of very interesting things to say. You know, this man has a worldwide reputation to protect. He cannot just talk rubbish. He has to say it as it is. And he did precisely that on the show last night. Now, most of us know that there's some Kenyans who have died in Turkana, within our country. And we have photographic evidence, we have video clips that clearly show you that people there are in a bad way. There's no food. And although we have not been shown any dead bodies, we all know that the conditions of some of these people, including, oh my God, children, is the kind of condition which can very easily result to death. People can succumb. People are vulnerable to die when you have not eaten for several days. However, a high-ranking person within the executive is telling us that that is fake news. Deputy President William Samuel Ruto has told us, in no uncertain terms, that people are spreading fake news, news that is not true. And he has even threatened dire consequences to the chiefs and other government officials who have released this fake news. Well, other people on the ground, including a governor, are telling us otherwise. They're telling us, yes, people have died from starvation. Anyway, my point is this was brought up by Tony Gashoka. And John Githongo put it very bluntly. He said, drought, is caused by God. The Almighty allows drought, and therefore people maybe can blame him, for drought. However, famine is man-made. Kenya is not a poor country. Githongo put it like that. And he concluded that the famine is happening because the government of Kenya does not care, period. Because the government has provincial administration on the ground. It has various officials, various ways of knowing what is happening and what is about to happen long before it happens. And therefore steps should have been taken well in advance to mitigate the suffering of Kenyans in this part of our country. And I totally agree with Bwana Githongo. Most of you will also be aware that oil has been struck in Turkana. Yep, the same county where people are now dying of starvation as a result of drought. Many of you will also be aware that this county, the county of Turkana, has received billions from the exchequer. But when you go on the ground, it is very difficult to quantify where all that money went. But let's put that aside. Couldn't the county government find funds, to be able to distribute food to these people, who are starving? And maybe, they would have saved some lives. So why did they not do it? Well, we come back to what Bwana Githongo said. They don't care. You can pretend to care. It's very easy. Just take a few bales of unga, take a little food to Turkana, and then make sure you take a lot of selfies, of you distributing food. And distribute all those selfies on social media. And people will say, so-and-so really cares for the hungry. And of course, it's quite another matter to genuinely care. Because if you genuinely care, you don't need selfies. You don't need to take photographs. You just do what has to be done, and that's it. Kenyans don't hear of famine in that area. And of course, they don't hear of your name. But so what? The truth is you care. You don't have other motives. But that is Kenya for you. Oh boy.